Your face, your body, even the way you move your legs when you walk, all of it is already stored in a database. 700 million artificial eyes are tracking you at this very moment, and you have no idea what they are really doing with that data. But when I reveal what's behind this technology, you'll start to question everything you know about the future of humanity. Just 7 decades ago, we're talking about a nation devastated by famine where copying foreign technology was the only way to survive, a land trapped in the past while the rest of the world advanced. But something changed, something radical. Today, China has surpassed every limit of what we once thought was possible. They are no longer copying. They are creating the impossible. And the West is desperately trying to understand how they fell so far behind. What you're about to see in the next few minutes are not futuristic promises. They are operational realities happening right now. Technologies so advanced, they seem to defy the laws of physics. And when you reach the end, you'll understand why scientists around the world are terrified by what is being built in secret. What if I told you that invisibility already exists and is being used right now? Scientists in Dilling and Tsinghua haven't created a magic trick. They've mastered something called chimera material, a substance that literally erases parts of the human body from visible reality. This is not an optical illusion. It's advanced physics manipulating electromagnetic waves in ways that defy everything we thought we knew about light and matter. The material uses a microscopic network of cylindrical lenses that compress objects into bands so narrow the human eye simply cannot detect them. Radar blocked, infrared neutralized. But here's the detail that will keep you up at night. This is no longer in experimental labs. Chinese military jets are already being equipped with this technology. In a matter of months, they will have an entire fleet of aircraft that are completely invisible. Imagine the military power of something you simply cannot see coming. Invisible aircraft are disturbing enough, but wait until you discover that they are building a second sun on Earth. China doesn't just want clean energy, they want to recreate the power of the sun right here on Earth. The East reactor has reached temperatures of 108 million degrees Celsius. Let that sink in for a second. The core of our real sun is only 27 million degrees. China is creating something 5 times hotter than the heart of the sun, and they've kept it stable for nearly 18 consecutive minutes. That's not just impressive, it's frightening, because it means they've mastered controlled nuclear fusion in a way no other nation has. The goal, unlimited energy, no pollution, no finite resources, no dependence on fossil fuels, just a reaction that continuously produces more energy than it consumes. Scientists say that in 2 decades this will be commercially viable. Entire cities powered by artificial suns that never go out. While the world debates renewable energy, China is literally building stars. An artificial sun already sounds like science fiction, but ground transportation faster than airplanes will blow your mind. Forget everything you know about travel. China has just redefined the meaning of speed. The TF Light isn't an ordinary train, it levitates. It literally floats above the tracks using magnetic fields so powerful they eliminate all friction. But the real secret is the low vacuum tube that removes 99% of air resistance. The result, 1,000 km/h. To put that in perspective, Beijing to Shanghai in 90 minutes. A trip that normally takes 6 hours reduced to less than 2. This is not theory. The 2024 tests were flawless, perfect control, smooth suspension, safe braking, all performing beyond expectations. China is already planning to connect all its megacities using this technology. Imagine crossing an entire country in less time than it takes to watch a movie. Supersonic trains already seem impossible, but robots building highways by themselves, that's a seismic revolution. China has created the world's first fully autonomous construction fleet building massive infrastructure with zero human intervention. And when I say autonomous, I mean there's no human controlling them remotely, none at all. We're talking about steamrollers, pavers, and 20-ton trucks operated entirely by AI connected to Beidou satellites. In 2024, they built 158 kilometers of the Beijing-Hong Kong highway using only 10 autonomous machines. No drivers, no supervisors, just algorithms making every decision in real time. The numbers are brutal: 20% faster than humans, 15% less fuel, surgical precision down to every square centimeter. Drones constantly fly overhead, analyzing every detail of the construction while the robots execute with absolute perfection. They've already completed more than 15 projects across 12 provinces. While the world debates automation, China has automated national infrastructure. Robots replacing humans is already disturbing, but solar structures so gigantic they are visible from space that changes everything. China's ambition for solar energy knows no bounds. In the Kabuki Desert, there exists a structure so colossal that astronauts can see it from Earth's orbit. A great solar wall, 420 square kilometers larger than the entire city of New York, completely covered in panels generating 5.4 gigawatts of power. But that's just the beginning. By 2030, they'll reach 100 gigawatts, enough to power tens of millions of people. And they didn't stop on land. Now they're building floating solar farms in the ocean. In Tyndall, panels rise and fall, with the waves surviving typhoons and storms that would destroy any normal structure. And the true ambition, solar panels orbiting Earth, transmitting energy via satellites directly to ground stations. At this pace, China will generate 13 times more solar energy than all of Europe combined before 2030. While other countries discuss climate goals, China is building the planet's energy future. China has also developed something that seemed impossible just 5 years ago, a robotic exoskeleton that allows people completely paralyzed from the waist down to walk again, and it doesn't even require help to put on. The Walcon Suit F1, created by researchers from CAST and Angel Robotics, automatically approaches the wheelchair, self-aligns, and connects completely without the person moving a muscle. 50 kilograms of technology with 12 motors perfectly replicating the natural movement of human joints. Once attached, the system uses terrain sensors AI for active balance and vision algorithms that detect obstacles in real time. The device won gold at the 2024 Cybathlon, the Global Olympics of Assistive Technology. The test pilot walked at 3.2 kilometers, climbed stairs, and moved sideways with total autonomy. This is not just technology, it's dignity, independence, and a full life restored. Giving mobility back to paraplegics is beautiful, but number one on the list is terrifying, and it will make you rethink everything about privacy and freedom. More than 700 million cameras are connected to Skynet, an AI system that scans millions of faces every second. Integrated directly with national police databases, one single photo of a suspect, and the system pinpoints their exact location, where they go, and who they meet, all in real time. But this network doesn't just track criminals. It constantly monitors the entire civilian population, assigning social scores that determine whether you can travel, work, or access basic services. Every movement, every behavior, every interaction is recorded and analyzed by extremely sophisticated algorithms. But the truly frightening part, gait recognition. Software that can identify citizens from 50 meters away, even with their faces completely covered, by analyzing only how they walk. Your walking pattern is as unique as a fingerprint, and they know that. China invests $30 billion annually to expand this network. By 2030, there will be 300 million cameras installed on every street corner. George Orwell wrote 1984 as a warning. China has turned it into an operational model. These are the technologies China developed while the world was asleep, from invisibility cloaks to omnipresent surveillance, from artificial suns to exoskeletons that restore movement. Each of these innovations represents an evolutionary leap that is completely redefining the global balance of power. But here's the question. No one is asking if these are the technologies they show the world. What are they building in secret? Which one impressed you the most? The artificial sun, the robots building cities, or the surveillance network that identifies you by the way you walk? And the most important question, are we heading toward a future of technological abundance or a dystopia of total control? Leave your opinion in the comments. If this content shocked you, like and subscribe so you don't miss the next revelations. And if you want to discover even more disturbing technologies being secretly developed by other world powers, the next video will leave you obsessed. Don't miss it.